All together?
Yeah, however
You're
you...
listening to KUCB.
KUCB.
I just got it. Hi, this is Tiffany. You're listening to KUCB Radio. 5:30 a.m. 104 FM. On the Boulder cable.
You want me to read it through once, or?
So it's all together?
Yeah,
all
yeah.
These...
Yeah.
Hi, this is Tiffany, and you're listening to KUCB Radio, 5:30 FM.
Keep it rolling.
Hi, this is Tiffany, and you're listening to KUCB Radio, 5:30 a.m., 104 FM, and Channel 27 on the Boulder Cable Network. Thanks for listening.
Great, that's good. I like that. Okay, I just had some questions, I guess.
Okay.
Don't have to answer anything that you don't want. I'm sure you're used to doing tons of interviews and things. First of all, how's the tour going? How many dates have you played so far?
As far as how many dates, I'm not real certain about that.
It's been a while.
It seems a lot.
Do you like playing like bigger places better than malls, or is that?
Well, definitely.
Oh, really?
The mall tour was wonderful, and I enjoyed doing it, but now it's actually, you're looking at a crowd who actually paid to come and see you.
Yeah, right.
And they're familiar with your songs, and they know who you are, rather than in the malls, it was by coincidence that people would see me.
Yeah, they're just kind of there.
And they weren't familiar with my material, so they would kind of just sit there. And, if they got into it, it was great, but if they didn't, then sometimes I just have people just sitting there. So it depended where I was.
Yeah, there's a lot more select audience because they're here to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still get to go shopping when you're in the different cities, or if you're not actually at the mall, it might be hard to get?
Well, on occasion. It really depends where I'm at. Now I'm more into sleeping and eating and resting and talking on the phone rather than going here and there.
What are you eating on tour? What is it? Lots of junk food, or
lots of pizza with black olives.
Black olives.
So let's see, anything.
What's
Mineral water.
What's the last kind of cereal that you ate?
I don't eat breakfast.
You don't eat breakfast?
No.
Pancakes or anything?
Nothing at all like that.
Okay. How about you know what the reason for not having a could have been 12-inch single?
Actually,
because it wasn't a dance kind of song, or maybe there was one that
it wasn't really. I don't think the clubs really would have played a 12-inch single of Could Have Been.
Right.
I don't even think the clubs played Could Have Been that way. So.
Whatever happened to Danny, the Danny single?
Danny was supposed to be the first single, and we don't count it as the first single because
wasn't it pressed though?
It was released and then taken right off. We released it, and then after listening to it a couple times on the radio and seeing people's response, we just thought that it wasn't right for the first single, and then we released it.
It's a wise move, I'm sure. Why aren't you don't seem to be like on the teen beat kind of scene. You know, you have Alyssa Milano and Corey Haim and who else? Kirk Cameron. And they all like date, and they're all in the teen magazines, pictures together, and you don't seem to be in that scene really.
Well, I'm in a lot of teen magazines.
But not really. I'm just saying this guy girl.
Yeah, as far as dating stars, and I've been here and I'm shown at this Hollywood party. Let's see, I don't have a lot of time to date, and I'm just more of a kind of laid back person, and when I'm home, I'm usually laying on my couch in sweats, I don't know, watching TV or something.
Just kind of the average life off the stage, right?
Well, I guess because I'm working so much that when I do go home,
I time to relax.
Yeah, I really spend a lot of time just relaxing by myself.
Do you choose fruit stripe gum?
Excuse me?
Fruit stripe gum. Have you heard of it? The zebra.
Fruit stripe gum. Well, I'm sure I've tried it. I don't know if it's my favorite.
It's not familiar to you?
But
what about Jolt Cola?
No, I've never tried it.
Oh, okay. If you could have something on a shirt, anything like to wear, what would you have on
it? Well, I guess I'd have my road name, which is Lady T.
Lady T. Mm-hmm. What about Strawberry? What is that? Is that?
Strawberry is another nickname that was given to me by my best friend's brother.
Oh, wow.
So he calls me Strawberry.
Great.
So that's my nickname at home, but on the road my nickname is Lady T.
Okay. And there was an interview with you saying that girls can rock. What's your basis behind that? You were wearing a Motorhead shirt.
I was wearing a
I
movie?
think so, yeah.
Well, I guess that's possible. I think that, actually yesterday someone asked me, do you think women are taken seriously in rock music? I don't know about that, but I think that people look at me as a 16-year-old, therefore I don't know anything.
Yeah, that's hard to deal with.
I don't think that's valid at all.
What do you think about all this heavy metal, the new heavy metal kind of movement? Are you into that?
Well, I enjoy all types of music. And
I mean, would you sing like a really rock song with Stevie Stevens playing guitar and just?
I might. I don't know. I don't really know what the changes are going to be in the next 2.5 years. But I hope I'm, consistent with my music, and I hope that I'm successful with all my music.
Right. Do you have an 8-track player?
No.
What did you do on the 4th of July?
What did I do? I was playing a date on the 4th of July.
Oh, really? Where was that?
Where was it? Oh, actually, I was Universal Amphitheater in Los Angeles, California.
So there's bands doing covers of old 50s songs, right?
Uh-huh.
Billy Idol, Moni Moni, and the Fat Boys, the Twist, and things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's still relevant to kids today? I mean, do they like it for the same reasons that people liked it back then, or for totally different reasons because you have new people doing it?
I think with the case of We're Alone Now, a lot of people my age hadn't heard the song before. Therefore, it was completely new to them.
Right, it was new to me.
But their parents in the back of their mind were going, I grew up with this song, so it kind of related to everyone.
What about someone doing something that you did first, like say 10 years down the road? Would that honor you, or would?
I think so.
Really?
I think that would be very much a compliment.
There's a local band that I just interviewed that sings I Think We're Alone Now, like Tiffany style. It's like a cover of Tiffany's cover kind. I mean, do you think that's neat, or would you think that's kind of ripping you off in a way, since you're still big with that?
Well, no, because when I started out doing clubs when I was 9, I was doing Patsy Cline songs and Tammy Wynette songs.
So if someone could do it, then more power to them. Then. Oh, great.
I think that it's nice because that shows that they like my music. They listen to
right.
me.
Yeah, they were talking about you.
And that.
Yeah.
To be up there and playing my song and to have people listening to it also means that the audience likes the music enough for them to want to play it.
Right. They said they sent you a record a while back. Have you heard of them at all, Warlock Pinchers?
No, it's probably at the studio in L.A.
Sitting somewhere. It was
there,
about a year ago, though. It's like after a while, because you said you like the Beastie Boys.
I do.
And they're like a Beastie Boys style, kind of like power rock, I guess. Okay. I'll pick a good one, I guess. What's your favorite cartoon? And do you like the Flintstones?
That is my favorite cartoon.
Oh, is it?
The Flintstones and The Smurfs. So.
Great.
So that has to be my favorite.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. Take care.